It's the Ace and TJ Show with a little extra. Uncensored, unedited, and almost uninterrupted. Get ready for the most extra podcast known to man. The Ace and TJ Show presents the Extra Funny Podcast.
So, got a human interest story here, because humans is interesting. Titus Morris is this guy's name. He's an off-grid farmer. He has no formal identity, no electricity, no running water, no car, sometimes even no shoes. Titus lives in the deep woods of rural Appalachia. It's an isolated lifestyle, to say the least. And somebody on the YouTubes has done a documentary about him. And he has no government-issued ID, and his living costs are only $140 a month. $140 a month. Nice. He claims he's happiest being free from the system. There you go, brother. He grew up in a deeply religious family, and he knew he wanted to live his adult life in the same vein and follow pure Christianity. Rather than a car, he uses a horse and a cart to get around. It doesn't say that he's Amish or Mennonite, but it appears that's, the descriptions and all seem like that could be, one of his, he could be one of those religions, one of those faiths. The remote Kentucky farmer doesn't have the ID because he explained that his parents got him a Social Security number when he was a child, but he never signed it, and I guess decided they revoked it, or he revoked it as an adult. His birth certificate was washed away in a flood. He doesn't have a driver's license. He said, "I don't exist in the eyes of the government, but I do exist in the lives of people that know me and my Father in heaven." So, the reason they're doing this story on him is because he's looking for love. He needs a partner. So, you got to be, he's in shape, healthy guy. He makes sure that he eats nothing but fresh vegetables and all. He barely eats meat even. All he eats is stuff that he grows. And never has to go to the doctor. He says he's never sick. Always gets enough exercise and all. So he'd make some woman a nice catch if a woman in 2023 is ready to sacrifice electricity, Wi-Fi, phones, computers, reality TV,
just to
TikTok.
Live an extremely simple life off the land, with full of love, and and I would bet you they end up being very happy.
Mm-hmm. Now here's his picture. Right?
Yeah, he looks like somebody who lives on the land.
Mm-hmm. Now here's the thing, though. And then Rob may be able to answer this. I don't get the beard with no mustache.
Yeah, that's a weird look.
Yeah. And why so many people who do live off the grid and all have that style of beard.
It's like an Amish thing.
Is it a religion? Is it part of the religion or the faith that men only have hair on their faces and their chin and not on their lip?
I've always seen that's like an Amish or Mennonite thing, without the mustache but the big beard.
And that's what Rob has right now. He's got a beard with no mustache.
Oh shit! Yeah.
I don't. My reason is because mustache just it annoys me. Like the hair starts touching my lips, and I don't like it.
Yeah. But you can trim that back, so it's not doing that.
It's easier to just shave it.
Yeah. Yeah, I call it trimming the old womb broom.
The old womb broom.
You know what I'm saying?
I have a reason for why the Amish don't, apparently, according to the internet.
What?
It says that mustaches were believe in nonviolence. They stopped growing mustaches to set themselves apart from servicemen.
Oh, okay.
I like that. Mustache mandatory. You better get that damn mustache growing.
I want you to look like a cop in Chicago by the end of the week.
You can't even come into this
We're going up against the
mustache.
Nazis. You better have a damn mustache. 17th century. I don't know. Whoever they were fighting. Dragons, I guess. I don't know.
Don't you let that dragon burn off your mustache. Or you'll be sent to the Hague.
Whatever.
But I always wondered if it got in the way with all the work that they're doing out there. Somehow the mustache was uncomfortable out there farming and barn raising and doing all of that stuff.
Mustache.
Yeah,
Get in
God,
the way.
I'd be completely at a comfortable body temperature right now if it weren't for this stash.
Burning up out here.
Sweating my
Nuts off with this mustache.
Oh, I hate this stash. If we could just do something about the stash.
Yeah, it's a look though. I didn't realize. Yeah, Rob's rocking it. We got to get him one of those little Amish hats and make people think he's Amish.
Where you gonna find a damn Amish hat that fits my big ass head?
And that's a little offensive, isn't it?
What?
Appropriating?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, we can talk about them all we want because they're not supposed to be listening. So,
How will they ever know?
yeah.
How would they know? It's our little secret.
That's crazy though.
Riggins, you think you would come home from Rumspringa or you'd stay out in the sinful life?
Honestly-
Rumspringa is when Amish kids reach a certain age and they go off. Is it for a
It's
year?
a year or 2
Yeah.
years, isn't it?
And they live in the regular sinful world, and then if they it's to decide whether they want to live the life of the Amish, they can come home and live that life if they want, or if they want to go and be, living in the sinful world of everybody else, then they're ostracized. Right?
But
they don't get to hang with their family anymore at all.
Rumspringa, it's basically no rules, right? Like, hey, you just go.
Yeah, do what you want.
You just go buck ass wild if you want to, and then you got to make a decision. Then if you do go crazy and partake in all these things, then decide you're going to come back home. It's all you're fine.
forgiven.
Just come back home. All is forgiven. No problem.
Yeah, the videos I've seen of like those young people on Rumspringa, it seems too crazy. Like they're going nuts. So I
Right.
think I probably would go back because I don't want you're excommunicated from your whole family. You don't get to talk to your family again. I don't know. What is that? Is that a life? Doing drugs and drinking and without your family.
But you don't have to do all of that the whole time. I mean, you could just go. I mean, just getting to go to a movie or something, or getting on the internet, doing stuff like that,
Yeah.
listening to music.
You wouldn't have to go crazy for the rest of your life. You could just say, I think I'm going to stay out here in the world and live like the rest of humanity.
I mean, just getting to sit and watch your neighbor build a house without having to go help them. I mean, that'd be giving you a break.
Well, how about
wait,
building
you
a
did-
house and being able to use some like power tools?
Yeah.
But there was a guy at
I mean,
Yeah, I know.
they are hardcore.
Yeah.
And I respect that. I have a tremendous amount of respect for the Amish. For sure.
and they describe themselves as hardcore.
Yeah.
We're hardcore.
We are hardcore, man.
But there was a guy at the church that I used to go to, Methodist Church, and he did that, and he stayed after Rumspringa. He didn't go back.
He never went back. Did he
No,
dress?
he
like
he didn't have all that. Because I mean, Rumspringa, they're really young. 17 or
Yeah.
18, something like that, maybe.
And was he from like Pennsylvania or somewhere, Connecticut?
No, there
Isn't
are
that
a lot of Amish people in South Carolina, I think.
Really?
Yeah,
There's a whole bunch in Michigan too, from what I
Really?
understand.
yeah, the neighboring state. Yeah, they're either right there, Michigan or South Carolina. I think they travel back and forth.
Yeah.
Do they practice Christianity?
Yeah,
Okay, I wasn't sure.
and they ought to be good enough to play by now, as long as they've been practicing.
Yeah, goodness.
I mean, centuries, I guess.
At least since the 1700s.
Yeah, there was that show on TLC where they followed the young people through Rumspringa.
Uh-huh.
They'd gone swimming for the first time, and
Right.
like all this. Went to a grocery store,
You can't swim if you're Amish?
or they put on a bathing suit. I think they were trying on bathing suits at Target.
Yeah, I wonder if you probably
Crazy.
can't swim in mixed company or anything when you're Amish.
Yeah,
Unless you're
probably not.
married, you can swim with your wife, but that's it, or your family.
I think that a lot of the people don't go back from Rumspringa. One of the main reasons is because they find somebody in the sinful world that they fall in love with.
Yeah, they build their own family. That would be ideal, I guess.
I mean, You get out there and you're at a damn titty bar.
Sure. You learn about the Gluck Gluck 9000. You ain't never going back. You ain't never going back to that farm.
It's air conditioning for you forever.
That's right. Them's his titties.
I mean, they go all the way into things like the I hate to use the word again, but the most hardcore of the Amish prohibit the use of buttons and zippers.
Yeah.
They don't even have zippers.
Well, how do you fasten things if is it all just one piece then? You have to make sure everything's like all together?
Mm-hmm.
You probably you can wear a
jumpers.
belt. You can probably wear a belt, so you have to pants would be just you would pull them up and then tighten them with a
Or
belt.
suspenders.
You probably can't use a drawstring either. I would guess.
We get it.
You
I was
mean,
just looking
for
up
all the
unusual
basketball
rules.
shorts?
Yeah.
Probably like, I can't even have a drawstring?
This is bullshit.
Damn. But yeah, I mean, that's a dedication, and
Oh, man.
it's really something that they can do all that, and it's all in their part of their faith, which is great.
I have a tremendous amount of respect for that.
Mm-hmm. But I know good and damn well I'm too lazy to be Amish.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
For sure.
I'm way too lazy to be Amish.
Yeah, but you don't know any different when you grow up in it. Now you would be. You don't even want to fix that fan outside.
Yeah.
Let alone build the damn fan.
Yeah, build the roof it's hanging from.
Yeah.
It's the Ace and TJ Show with a little extra. More of the extra funny podcast in 3 minutes.
Hey, it's Ace. If you're wondering why I'm dressed like this, I'm getting ready for the Ace and TJ Jet Fitness 24/7 golf tournament. So I'm working on it on here on the turf field at Jet Fitness 24/7. It's all to benefit Peyton's Promise. Get signed up at acetj.com/golf.
Papa John's new garlic epic stuffed crust pizza is the pizza inspired by our biggest fans. With that garlic flavor you all love.
In it, on it, with it.
Get the new garlic epic stuffed crust pizza for $13.99 only at Papa John's.
Here we are drinking, like you needed a reason to get deeper. Telling all of your secrets, you were the first to let go of your fears.
Order Calitrin to help you lose weight. It's scientifically proven to do so. The prices are great right now, and they even have payment plans. So you need to check on all of that at acetj.com/weight loss. Order it today. It's Calitrin.
It doesn't matter what you want to do. You can have a great time doing it this summer in Gaston County, North Carolina. Hiking, biking, paddling, great places to eat, drink, shop. Go to acetj.com/Gaston to see all the great stuff happening this summer in Gaston County, North Carolina. If you have nagging pain, imagine being rid of that nagging pain with no medication, no surgery, and no downtime. It could happen thanks to Charlotte's most trusted stem cell clinic, Neogenics. Call 704-727-6551 or go to acetj.com/Neogenics.
More than just a little funny. This is extra funny. This is the Ace and TJ Show's Extra Funny Podcast.
Okay. Riggins, who do you consider to be the weirdest lady celebrity? Like, she's just peculiar, weird, like a Billie Eilish kind of person.
Juliette Lewis.
Juliette Lewis.
That's a good answer.
That's a good answer. That's a
What about you, Ace?
I don't know. I find who were we talking about earlier? That
Megan Fox?
No, Megan Fox is one, but Charlize Theron. I find to be. I just find I cannot believe that you adopt two children of different ages from Africa and both of them turn out to be trans. That just seems the odds against that are staggering to me.
But as far as just a weird, peculiar person, like somebody when you're around them, you're just like, oh, what a weirdo.
Yeah, I really don't know. There's nothing. Nobody pops into my mind right off the top of my head.
I think Angelina Jolie would be weird as hell.
Yeah, that would be one of mine. I also thought Kristen Stewart.
Yeah. Or Amanda Bynes.
Yeah. Angelina Jolie seems less weird than she used to.
Yeah.
I agree. I don't think she's that weird.
It's because of Billy Bob, right?
Yeah, she went through some things. Now, he seems like a weirdo.
Yeah.
But what I was getting at is that if they were, let's say, who is your like the hottest looking celebrity, Riggins?
Ooh, I would go. Oh gosh, I don't want to say Jennifer Aniston because that's too, but like older like that. Yeah, probably Jennifer Aniston still.
Okay. So if Jennifer Aniston acted like Juliette Lewis or whatever her name is, would like how long could you date her before you were just like, oh, I can't take it. You're too weird.
That's tough to say, but probably not long. I mean, she's just like so eccentric. I'm not looking for eccentric.
Right.
Yeah. That's a nice way of saying peculiar.
But yeah,
Weirdo.
For sure.
you're in. I don't know.
Do y'all think Billie Eilish is really as weird as she acts like, or that's kind of an act that she puts
I
on?
don't think so.
I've seen like interviews and stuff with her, and she doesn't seem to be that
She
weird.
seems very normal.
I think she's probably pretty cool.
I tell you who is a weird, different acting is that Avril Lavigne. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've interviewed her a couple of times. She's kind of
Yeah, I get that.
Well, is it because it's not her anymore?
Huh?
Remember the conspiracy theory?
Oh yeah, no, this was when it was still her.
Okay.
I chalk it up to the Canadian part. Of it, that she's a Canadian because they're a very weird people.
They are.
They're out there. Their government's helping people commit suicide.
That's one of the big knocks on
Talking them into suicide. What they're doing out there, helping them. But I just don't know at my age, no matter how beautiful a woman is, if she acts weird and peculiar like that, how much I could deal with it. I just don't think I could.
That's a good point. I don't think I could deal with it either. I don't deal with much.
Yeah, you can't even deal with speaking to someone and saying hi. You running into them in a store, somebody that you see every day of your life for hours and hours.
That'll probably be like
for years
at your wedding reception. Like somebody that's like, definitely in your circle.
Right. And I love you. I love you very much. I know it doesn't seem like it, but I do.
Oh,
yeah.
Thanks.
Well,
it doesn't seem like it at all.
I understand the optics of it are not good.
Yeah.
But I don't know. When I was younger, I'd probably say, "Oh man, she's hot. I don't care. I can get by with her acting weird for a couple of dates. I don't care." But that's how they get you. That's what I'm saying. As a young man, you get in with some shithead acting woman, some girl because she's hot, and then you get stuck. Because then you don't want to leave because she's so hot, but then you want to because she's weird. But you're so young that your hormones are taking over, your thought process and your decision making.
I'll give you a good example, and I never thought I'd say it. Britney Spears. Like that personality now seems like it's way too much.
Yeah.
And I still think she's, beautiful.
I'm with you though. It seems like that's just I can't deal with that all the time.
Yeah, we're talking about bad weird, right? Because there are good weird. Like Aubrey Plaza, I think is weird, but I think she's a good weird.
I think there's a difference between quirky, and quirky can be super cute. You know what I mean? Yeah. If somebody has an odd, like Aubrey Plaza, I think has a quirky personality. I think she's fun, funny, that kind of thing. Some of the Britney stuff, I agree, it's weird.
And I probably wouldn't be able to deal with it. And that guy seems super normal.
The one that's her husband?
Yeah.
He does?
I think so.
Can't be, though.
Right. So, I mean.
Who, Britney's husband? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay. But could he be like Riggins said, could he be super normal? And he's just like, it's fine. It's cool. She does. That's what she does. It doesn't even bother me. He's such a normal guy, so comfortable with himself that he's like, it's whatever she wants to do is fine. It doesn't faze me at all.
Could be. And thank you, Ace, for not saying comfortable in his own skin, because that gives me the creeps. That's the thing that people say all the time. It just drives me nuts. I hate it so much. He's comfortable in my own skin. Finally, he's comfortable in his own skin. Who the hell else's skin he gonna be in? That's just dumb. It's like adding the word shit to brick house. She built like a brick shit house. Well, that doesn't make it better.
A brick shit house. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
I've never understood
Brick
that
shit
phrase.
house.
Yeah, Southerners. Well,
Wouldn't it built
you know, they add adjectives.
The shit house wouldn't be built a little stronger than the regular house? I don't know.
It was stank.
It's made of shit.
It's just like basically you said
You're right.
She's as beautiful as an outhouse.
Yeah.
Is what you're saying.
I've never given that any thought, but you're right. That's 100% accurate. That why do you have that call it a shit house? It's just like a brick house. It's like a brick shit house. Why is it better?
Oh, she's a brick shit house. She's mighty.
Brick shit house?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've heard that phrase.
I've heard that phrase too.
And I tell you,
Man,
what, she came in here and she's not that pretty in the face, but she is built like a brick shit house.
This is what it says online.
Not shit.
Makes no sense.
It says a shit house was traditionally a wooden shack outside.
Yeah.
A brick shit house would have been a very well built shit house indeed. Hence the simile. That doesn't answer my question.
And then, would a woman ever take that as a compliment?
I hope not.
You just compare me to an outhouse?
Yeah, I just want you to know that you are built like a brick shit house. What? That's a compliment, man. That's the highest compliment I can give.
Calm down.
I think I would rather hear somebody describe a woman as being built like a brick shit house than say, "Oh man, she's got a rocking little body on her." I hate that one too. She's got a rocking little body on her.
There are plenty of those colloquialisms that I'm not a fan of.
Give us a few. What else are you not a fan of, Rob?
I don't like when they call them a turd cutter. I'm not a fan of that. That's awful. That's the worst one.
Yeah.
I like that. I like the turd cutter on you, miss.
Yeah. I mean, it's basically a Hallmark moment.
Yeah.
Also, I don't like when
Forgive me for being forward, but
when they say they'd like to sniff her farts or whatever.
okay.
Excuse me. I'd crawl in glass to get a whiff of your farts or something like that. I've heard that.
Okay,
What do
mark
you
the
do?
tape for yourself.
Yeah, really. Crawl through glass.
I'm obviously not translating them quite well enough.
I'd walk through forest fire with gasoline underwear on,
Yeah, I've heard that.
gasoline drawers. I'd slide down a 50-foot razor blade naked into a pool of alcohol if you was going to be on the other side.
Oh, yeah. Calling it a fart box, I'm not a fan of that.
Don't like.
Yeah.
Do not like.
You don't like fart box?
What is the one you said one time, Rick? It's like he's gonna tongue punch her fart box.
I did not say that. I don't know who you're talking about. Tongue punch her fart box? Is that what you just said? I did not say that.
I swear I thought I heard you say that one time. It made me laugh so hard. Yeah. That's one of the
That's what you wrote in somebody's yearbook. See? That's vile. That is vile.
It makes me laugh so hard. Horrid.
Oh so much.
Oh my God.
Ugh.
Hope to see you soon.
Have a great summer. Ugh.
We ever run into each other later on in life?
Oh God.
Maybe I could finally get to.
Oh my gosh.
I'm pretty sure that's where I heard it. It's from
I
you.
would not say that.
I'm pretty sure you did. Not enough for today. We good?
It's the Ace and TJ Show with a little something extra. This is the Extra Funny Podcast.